Hey guys, so it's day 10. I am just now filming something and it's actually technically day 11 already. It wasn't really that interesting of a day. I ended up staying awake pretty late and I did some word sprints with Sandra. You guys should go follow her on Twitter. I will leave a link to her Twitter down below. I got up to 15K today. I wrote almost 2,000 words. I'm kind of just at this point where I'm just like, I really don't want to do it. I got to 15,000 words. I wrote almost 2,000 words. So I mean, like, I didn't completely fail yesterday. I just failed with the vlogging. I didn't get up until like really late, and so now I'm on kind of a weird schedule. So I'm actually about to film a video for my main channel. I'm gonna film a November TBR, and I don't know why I'm doing it because I'm probably gonna end up not really reading much of anything this month. So I'm gonna film one though in hopes that it will encourage me to actually get some reading done. We shall see if that actually happens. I wrote chapter 4 finally. I've been talking about how like I need to write chapter 4 over and over and over again, and I started writing it last year. I'm okay with the way it's turning out now. And I changed some things like since I made it last year, like because this chapter 4 was a part of something that I wrote last year. Like something different happened this time, and I just did it because I thought it would be kind of interesting, and it's also because my world has changed and my magic system has kind of changed a little. My magic system is a lot more fleshed out than it was last year, so I'm really happy with the way my magic system is working. And I did this thing, I just wrote this thing into here, and like it wasn't initially ever supposed to be like this, but I wanted to make it more interesting. I had an idea of what I wanted to happen there, and I think I'm still gonna make the same thing happen, but like this other thing happened at the beginning that's like completely different. It's like on the opposite end of the spectrum from what I did have happening originally, and it's just really interesting. I don't know. So I'm like, this is kind of cool. I went back through and read through the section that I wrote. I wrote part of chapter 4 during a word sprint, and I was really unhappy with the way it turned out, and I don't really like doing super long word sprints. Well, actually, I'm okay with doing long word sprints if I take my time and I don't try to write like a bajillion words. Like if I'm just like I have to focus on writing in this one period of time and then I don't try to rush myself through it, I'm okay with word sprint. I went back through and was rereading through this section, and I don't think it's that bad, I guess. I mean, like, I was really unhappy with it when I wrote it, and I mean, it's not good. Like, I would never publish what I wrote because it's not good. It's not good, but like, it's not terrible. I think I'm going to still rewrite the scene because of what I wrote earlier in chapter 4, it doesn't entirely fit anymore, so I'm going to rewrite it anyways. I've gone through and like I've highlighted sections like this whole section here I rewrote. So like I didn't like the way it turned out here, I didn't like what happened, I thought it didn't fit, and I didn't like the way it was flowing, and so I rewrote that whole section down here. I like the way it turned out a lot better, but I didn't want to delete this paragraph because I mean, like, this is like, how many words is this if I deleted it? It's only like 150 words, I guess, but like, I don't want to delete that right now at least, and I might want to use some of these words at some point, like, or I might change my mind and want to go back to that, and so I'm leaving this alternate scenario for this section right there for now. I did the same thing right here, it's just like a really tiny section, so that's what this down here is, just that whole section is what I wrote during that word sprint, and I don't like it. I think that's the only places I've done that so far, but I'll probably keep doing that just because it does help up your word count, and I also don't want to like delete my words. I don't want to delete like entire sections. I'm okay with deleting a couple sentences here and there, but I don't want to delete entire sections. I got to 15,000 words. I wrote about 2,000 words. I think today was relatively successful compared to yesterday at least, and that's pretty much all that happened. So I'm gonna go ahead and go, and I will talk to you guys on day 11. Let me know how your day 10 went. I will see you on the next day. Bye! Because there's like this area of the woods that you're not supposed to go to because there's all these rumors about it and it's supposed to be dangerous, and Lark's like, it's probably not dangerous, no one ever goes there, so how does anyone know if it's actually dangerous?